Welcome, come aboard. We've been expecting you on this 3-hour tour. Oh, sorry, got my TV shows mixed up together. Welcome to the Sky Princess. I'm so glad that you're here. Sit back, relax, grab your cup of coffee, and let's walk around the Sky Princess and see what it's all about. I'm standing on deck 19. I don't know if it's officially called 19, but it is the putting green area mini golf. So as you can see, there's really not a whole lot up here. It's just got a couple areas that you can golf from, but there's no area where you can, there's no official mini golf, there's no bumpers or anything like that. But you know, it is 19 aft, so it is at the back of the ship, overlooking. There's deck 18, and down there in the pool, that's deck 16. That's the Wakeview pool. We'll go down there in a few minutes. But so starting off here on 19, you've just got some putting greens, and yes, that you have some putters that you can use from. Down the stairs, you've got deck 18, which is the Sky. And this is going to have the walking track and the sports stuff on here. Your walking track, the blue area here. 7 laps equals 1 mile. I won't be doing that. So here we're walking up the starboard side. There's the sports court. It's going to have pickleball and basketball and all your other sports that can play, going to be played in there. And obviously it's the same on the other side. Here we are on the forward part of deck 18, overlooking the retreat pool. This is the 18 and over area. The sanctuary is the more forward than this, but that's private paid area. So this is just the 18 and over area. On deck 18, we got a hot tub on either side, overlooking the pool here. And then there's a retreat bar below us on 17. So let's go down to 17 and start forward and work our way back. So again, this is 17, the retreat area. There's the retreat bar back there. This is the 18 and over section. The pool on the forward area. So here we are coming out on deck 17. Deck 17, we're port side right now. Overlooks obviously the pools over here. You can see there's a lot of areas to sun yourself up here. Plenty of things. They're getting ready for the 80s party tonight. Here we are in the back of 17 aft. Got the fitness center here. As you can see, there's plenty of ellipticals and free weights, treadmills. What a great view too. Got a little room there you can do aerobics and team meetings and stuff like that. So coming out of the fitness center here, we've got our elevators here. Obviously the aft elevators. And then here it's going to be the kids section. There's the beach house for ages 13 to 17, Camp Discovery, and there's the hallway, but I'm not going to go back there because I don't have any kids back there. Here's something really cool that I like about this. Everybody's got their little medallions that they have, and so here's everything. And if we scan our medallion on this little circle here, we can go through and it'll say, you know, hey, there's me. And kind of where everything is going to be, everything where you want to go. If you want to figure out, oh, where's your shipmates, there's where that, and it'll tell you where they're at. They're both on deck 8. Go over here, click on deck 8, and it'll show you here that they're both in the room. Look how big our balcony is. And of course, this is a touchscreen, so you can go anywhere. So now we're going to go to deck 16. We're going to start back here at the Wakeview pool and work all the way up, work through. This is going to be all your buffet area here. Come out here. Going to have your elevators there, your sea view bar. Go up, here's your pools, your koozies, everything else. We're not going to go into the rooms because they don't want us in everybody else's room. So then we're going to skip 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So once we finish 16, we're going to go all the way down to 7. Here we are at the back of 16 aft with the Wakeview pool, obviously overlooking the wake of the ship. Turn around. We got the Wakeview bar here, which has always got good drinks. You should never have a bad drink on a cruise. World Fresh Marketplace. This is going to be your very typical buffet area, your buffet setups. Not everything is going on right now. But there's some good things. All kinds of different foods here. Salads over here. This is one of my favorite sections, as weird as it is. It's a kids section. So they're gonna have burgers and hot dogs and chicken fingers and macaroni and cheese and stuff like that, French fries. Very good salad bar area. The buffet is kind of set up odd because it's almost like figure 8s that you would have to walk through. There's a lot of vegan and vegetable dishes through here. Eggplants, chickens, all kinds of fun goodies through here. It's almost 3 o'clock, so there's not a lot left on the buffet. It's kind of winding down a little bit. Got your pasta stations where you can get sauces and everything else. Now we're going into the Horizon Bistro area, so it's going to have a little bit different options. So we're going to go to a favorite spot of mine. This is the sweet spot. The pastries and desserts over here. You got all kinds of pastries and desserts there. Jellos, cakes over here, bread puddings, cherry cobblers, coffee stations there, cookies, some of the softest cookies I've ever had, and definitely the softest cookies I've ever had on a cruise ship. Gonna be in there. So we come out of there, and as you can see, it's a lot of figure 8s. Here we got some pre-made sandwiches, cheese sandwiches, caprese sandwiches, taco bars. All your taco stuff here, fajitas, things like that, refried beans. More chicken and a carving station over here. Salad, soups, cheeses, lunch meats. A lot of options. Lots of options. And then we ended off with the Hero Jiro area right here. Once we finished that, walked down the hallway, and now we're out to the Lido pool. There's 2 pools and some hot tubs out here. Always plenty of seating. We've never seen an issue with seating anywhere. There's always been plenty of opportunity to sit down. Got one of your bars right here. So as you're walking towards the front of the ship, on your left-hand side here, right past the pools, you're gonna have your slice, which is gonna have your pizzas, your pizza by the slice there. Then you got your mix, which is your cocktail bar, which is another bar here by the pool. Frozen drinks, things like that here. Then you got your salty dog, which is gonna have hot dogs, tacos, hamburgers, a little bit of anything and everything. Here we are on deck 7, forward at the Princess Theater. Tonight's show is She Will Rock You. Let's see if we can go in here. Okay, looks like they're just setting things up for tonight, so we're not going to stay too long. But you can see it's a pretty big theater. Not a real bad seat in the house. As we're walking forward, we're into the shop sections. So here you got your alcohols, duty frees, things like that. Over there you got your perfumes, makeups, things like that. You got your Princess branded merch here, your Inch of Gold. All kinds of stores through here. Now we're coming onto deck 7 at the Piazza, which is going to be like your atrium area here. We're walking towards forward on the starboard side. This is going to be your the catch, which is going to be your specialty seafood dining in the restaurant here. Open for dinner. Reservations required because it's not that easy to get reservations to. And so we're look down at deck 6 and 5 here at the Piazza level. Not a whole lot going on at this point. A lot of people sitting around having a good time communicating. So let's continue to move forward. In the promenade area, there's your Princess Live, which is going to have game shows, all kinds of things like that. You're gonna have your game shows, trivias, things like that are all gonna be here in Princess Live, which again, we're walking 7 towards the aft of the ship. Now here comes your Crown Bar and Grill. It's a nice little quaint area. Just a nice place to hang out, have a good drink. Very more sophisticated than we are. But that's okay. And into the Vista Lounge. Which we're not gonna go there. But we'll go downstairs to deck 6. There's the Celio dining room, which you've seen a couple times if you watched us, because we've eaten there a couple times. Now here's the thing on deck 6. If you're deck 6 aft, because there is, we'll go over here and show you on the map. Because we're here, so we're looking at the Celio dining room here, but then this area here is the galley for these two kitchens here. So there's no way to walk from 6 aft, the Sea Level dining room, to the Australia dining room without going up or down. So you have to go either up to deck 7 or down to deck 5 and then walk across. So we'll go back up to 7, walk across, and then we'll go back down. So here we are back on deck 7. After we went to the Sea Level, obviously came back up. Then here's Alfredo's Pizza, which I think we're gonna have one of these days. It's supposedly one of the best pizzas around. It is not included. It is a little bit extra. It's like $12 a pie. So it's not too terribly bad. So this again is on deck 7. And if you look, it's directly across from Rudy's. So you got your Rudy's Seafood Grill right there. And you can come across. There's your Ocean Terrace bar there in the middle. And you keep going. And you got Alfredo's Pizzas over here. So you can see here we are on deck 6 forward. There's going to be the Churchill Arcade there. Got the Princess Theater, the lower entrance here. The Churchill Arcade, obviously this is for kids or kids of all ages to come in here and play some games. Not very big, but it does have a lot of opportunities for it. Maybe I ought to play this, and that way I can say I want a duck, because I never find ducks. But that's just me. No matter how much Cruising Quackers helps me out, I still can't find any. So we've got our couple games in there. So we've got our Take 5 area lounge here. And this is where a lot of, in the evening, you're gonna have, oh, it is open. In the evening, you're gonna have jazz bands and all kinds of bands and different bands in here. As you can see in the espresso martinis. So it's just a nice, quiet, chill place. We had our meet and greet here when we had the captain and a lot of senior staff come in with our Facebook group. Here's a plug. If you're going on a cruise, join a Facebook group. You can get to meet a lot of people, talk to a lot of people, express a lot of things from that. You can ask questions on, hey, how do I do this? How do I do this? What's about that? And of course, then you get to meet people like me that are Facebook famous. No matter what anybody else says, I am. Just ask me, I'll tell you how famous I am. Right next to the Take 5 is going to be the casino. I can film in here right now because there's nobody else here. So we're deck 6 mid, and it's going to be the casino. As you can see, plenty of slot machines. We've got tables. We've got anything you want to play. Because we're not sailing right now, it's all closed, so I can film in here. And right now, this is a prestige cruise, so there's a lot of casinos, gamblers on here. So the slots are pretty loose, which I like. Of course, you know, I'm cheap, but I'm up $78 right now. So I'm content with that. So outside of Take 5 and the casino, we come here. Here's going to be like your Pixels gallery, which is going to have all your pictures in there that you take. You'll be able to see what's going on, how they're going. Then you got your C bar here, which is going to have your, if you're familiar with Carnival, this is close to the Alchemy bar. It's going to have a lot of things, like drinks like that. Similar, not exact. Overlooking. There, we've got more shops. Princess, so they're going to do your Effies and your diamonds and watches and things like that. And of course, your gorgeous staircases and your glass-covered elevators going to be there. Over here on the right-hand side, as we're headed towards the Australia dining room, you've got your Park West, which is going to have all of your artsy-fartsy stuff. You can have your art auctions and things like that. So here you got your Future Cruise Center, which you can book future cruises while you're on the cruise ship. And they do run specials. Depending on the length of the cruise, you can get different areas and different amounts of onboard credit for that. So that's about it for deck 6. Let's go down to deck 5 and finish this tour up. So we're going to start here on deck 5, which is deck 5 forward, obviously. And then this is going to be the Lotus Spa. Get your Lotus Spa here. We're not going to walk through there. Or we'll let them spa in private. So you come out of your Lotus Spa here. On the right-hand side here, you've got your guest services area. On your left side is going to be your excursion desk. So you can book excursions on the ship if you haven't booked them already before you come in. Right next to that is going to be your Sabatini's. That is going to be your Italian restaurant, which is going to be part of your specialty dining. We do have reservations here tonight, so you'll see what they have to offer. And as we're walking on deck 5 towards the aft of the ship, we're coming to the atrium area, or I'm sorry, the piazza area. On the right hand side here, you've got your International Cafe, which is going to have desserts, coffees, things like that. Coffees are going to be extra depending on the drink package you have. So it's not bad. This is just a nice chill area. People just sitting down, drinking, having a good time. Just past your International Cafe. You've got your Bellini bar here. A lot more seating. This is just a nice, beautiful place. Just past the Bellini bar in that area. We're gonna come here, and this is the Soleil dining room. This is the third dining room. Then we're gonna go back up towards the front of the ship, and then we will be done with our tour. And that's the majority of this, probably 98% of the common areas that you will be on this ship. You've already seen our room tour coming out of Soleil dining room on deck 5. You've got your internet cafe, which is gonna help you out with anything that you need computer-wise. Your sweet shop is gonna be here. Candies, chips, all those good things. Just past that, more sweets. Here's gonna be your gelato area. This is gonna have, obviously, gelatos and desserts and all these other good things. Just past gelato is gonna be your vines, which is basically your wine bar here on board. Sat here many a times, shot the breeze, had good times, had good conversations, got deep, developed greater friendships, and it's just been wonderful. Looking down from deck 7 over the piazza, they're getting ready to set up for a cornhole game. I'm sorry, not cornhole, beanbag toss. You can't call it cornhole. Now that you watched our ship tour of the Sky Princess, hopefully it was fun, it was enjoyable, you learned something, you saw something that makes you want to go on the Sky Princess or get you that much more excited to go on the Sky Princess. If you like and subscribe this video, comment on this video, tell me what your favorite parts are, what you're looking forward to, anything like that. And if you have not, go back and watch the entire series here on our channel, Memories with Facebook Jason, of all the times that we had on the Sky Princess. It was a great time, and I cannot wait to go again. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.
What's up, everybody? This ain't Jason here. This is Joseph Barber. Just telling you, Jason's awesome. Facebook Jason, follow him, alright?
Buy my merch when you comment below.